Hidden deep within these mountains, a forgotten bridge has waited nearly 90 years for someone to cross it once again.
Time weakened its structure, but never erased its purpose. Every great restoration begins with a single arrival. Understanding the past is the first step toward rebuilding the future.
Understanding the past is the first step toward rebuilding the future.
Every page tells the story of people who refused to let this bridge fall.
For decades, no footsteps crossed these boards, until today. Some places are fragile, not because they are weak, but because they are extraordinary. We are not simply repairing a bridge. We are reconnecting generations. Before this bridge can unite people again, every beam, every cable, and every memory must be restored. Every successful restoration begins with understanding every hidden weakness. Every successful restoration begins with understanding every hidden weakness. Restoring history should never come at the cost of nature. Restoring history should never come at the cost of nature. Sometimes history waits quietly, just beyond the path. The people who cared for this bridge left behind more than tools. They left knowledge. A bridge is only as strong as the ground that holds it. For generations, this bell welcomed every traveler home. For generations, this bell welcomed every traveler home. The bridge has waited nearly 90 years. Today, its journey home truly begins. Some of history's greatest discoveries are hidden in the places no one thinks to look. History became personal, and the moment a familiar face appeared. The greatest dangers are often the ones hidden beneath the surface.
Restoration succeeds only when both history and nature are protected. We need to ensure these nesting areas are protected during the season.
A bridge is rebuilt one carefully planned step at a time. Every mark today prevents a mistake tomorrow. The names may have faded, but their work never truly disappeared.
Tomorrow, the bridge will begin to change forever. Until the bridge is ready, its voice will patiently wait. The planning is complete. Tomorrow, the true restoration begins. Every great restoration begins not with rebuilding, but with making the impossible safe. Sometimes the safest path forward begins beneath the structure itself. Even the wood that cannot remain still deserves to be remembered. Before rebuilding strength, the bridge must first regain its balance. Some pieces have carried their burden for nearly a century. Even hidden craftsmanship leaves a signature across time. Protecting the future begins with respecting every living detail. The bridge has taken its first true step back toward strength. the bridge can stand, but only its cables can teach it to fly again. Today, the bridge faces its greatest challenge, restoring the strength that once carried generations safely across. True strength is often judged by what cannot be seen. Removing the past requires as much care as rebuilding the future. Removing the past requires as much care as rebuilding the future. Every great bridge depends upon foundations that never ask for recognition. Across the empty sky, a new lifeline begins to take shape. Precision is measured in millimeters, but trusted for generations. The bridge remembers the shape it was always meant to hold. Strength is never assumed, it is proven. Its backbone has returned. Now the bridge is ready to welcome people home once again.
A bridge reconnects people, one plank at a time.
True craftsmanship leaves no room for shortcuts. With every board installed, the bridge remembers its purpose. Even hidden details tell the story of careful hands.
Strength is built equally from both sides until they meet in the middle. Beauty has always been part of good engineering.
Separated for decades, united in a single moment. The bridge welcomes footsteps once again.
Where decay once stood, craftsmanship now speaks.
The bridge stands proudly once more. Now it must prove its strength.
A bridge is not declared safe because it looks strong. It must prove it.
Every movement, every vibration, every millimeter matters.
The bridge now carries weight, just as its builders intended. Strength is revealed not by standing still, but by bending exactly as designed. For the first time in nearly 90 years, the bridge carries its burden with confidence. A bridge must move, but only in harmony with those who cross it.
Every bridge has a rhythm. Understanding it keeps people safe.
The greatest restoration is one that nature quietly accepts. History has been honored, and the future has been secured. History has been honored, and the future has been secured.
Time covered its beauty, but never erased it.
Separated for decades, united in a single moment. The greatest messages are often hidden where few ever look. The greatest messages are often hidden where few ever look.
Some journeys lead us forward. Others bring us home. Its place was never lost, only waiting.
A restored bridge deserves a place worthy of its story. Preparation is the quiet celebration before history returns. Preparation is the quiet celebration before history returns. Tomorrow, the bridge will welcome the world once again. Every great restoration deserves one final look before history begins again. Confidence is built through careful verification. A bridge is never complete until it welcomes its people home.
Celebration begins with the hands of a community.
Music has always been the first language of celebration. Every restored bridge deserves its story to be remembered. Every restored bridge deserves its story to be remembered. The bridge welcomes footsteps once again. A bridge belongs not to those who built it, but to those who will cross it.
Everything is ready. One pull of the bell, and history will cross this bridge once again.
Today is more than a reopening. It is a homecoming.
Great structures survive because great people once believed they were worth building. No restoration is ever completed by one person alone. If one day this bridge should fall silent, may kind hands help it speak again. For nearly 90 years, this bell has waited for this moment. Some voices are never forgotten. They simply wait for someone to awaken them. The mountains answer, as if they had been waiting to hear this sound once again. The first footsteps belong to the future. The bridge was built to connect more than land. It was built to reconnect lives.
His bridge carries people once again, and with it, his memory will never fade.
When history returns, celebration follows.
Every mountain has its own melody, carried from one generation to the next. Craftsmanship is another bridge, connecting hands across time. A bridge brings people together. A shared table keeps them together. Today, the bridge carries more than footsteps. It carries the spirit of an entire community. The bridge never lost its purpose, only the people who believed in it. Every beam restored, every cable renewed, every promise fulfilled. Every beam restored, every cable renewed, every promise fulfilled. Every step across this bridge carries the work of countless hands. What was once forgotten now stands as a bridge between history, nature, and the generations yet to come. Some legacies are not inherited, they are entrusted. Some legacies are not inherited, they are entrusted. We came to rebuild a bridge, but we leave, knowing its story will continue without us. A forgotten bridge has found its purpose once again. The greatest restorations are the ones that quietly become part of everyday life. History was never truly lost. It was simply waiting for someone to care enough to restore it. Beyond these mountains, another forgotten giant is still waiting for its second chance.
Every restoration begins with hope, and every ending is simply the beginning of another story. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you in the next chapter.